Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is May 4th, which means it's my birthday. Also, happy Star Wars Day. I am 19 years old, which is kind of crazy that I'm 19. I'm a young adult, still a teenager. Next year I'm gonna be 20, which just means I'm gonna be an actual adult. But, yeah. So yeah, I want to show you my presents, and then I want to do something with one of those presents that'll, I think, might be part of this video. So yeah. So let me show you. Okay, starting off here, we got this Tech 1 branded LED light bar. USB, you can see it right there. Here's the remote. Bit of a more basic one, but yeah, it's cool. Like this one here. This one is, I believe, like a press play branded one that I got for Easter. This one has a few different modes. I think I can actually do it touching this. And that one can't do this gradient one. Like, it's all one color. It was off because this thing has a timer, and sometimes it turns off after a while. Although I don't think I've set the timer. So there's this guy. So yeah, there's this. And then there's these Merkury multi-glow little puck light things, battery operated. 3 AAAs. I don't even know if I have 3 AAAs. So I don't know where I'm gonna put these, to be honest, yet. I'll have to get batteries first. And then there's these Mercury strip lights. Bluetooth, they have an app. And then this USB. And they're just a standard little light strip. They're 13 feet, and as you can see on the thing, it shows the car. And I'm actually gonna put these in my car. So I need to plan out before I start sticking anything down, but I think I have a rough idea. I'm gonna have to check one thing first, because based on how I do these. Because I have 2 cigarette lighter, 12-volt cigarette lighters in my car. There is one at the front in the center console, and there's one in the back seat. The problem is I guess it's not really a problem, but I know the one in the front, the one in the front in the center console, it always stays on. It doesn't turn off with the ignition with the key, like most cars do. Mine is different. Morgan is different. At least the front one stays on. I don't know about the back one, but if the front one is probably like the back one, then I'll have to plug these in the front one so I can unplug them. Although, the annoying thing, the little annoying thing is they're app control, which is kind of cool, but that's how you turn them on and off. Unlike these ones, these like first class brand ones. These are also Bluetooth controlled, but they also have a remote receiver. What is sticking to my rubber band? It's like something's sticking to my sock. It also has the remote, so I can change stuff. Pushing the wrong button. It'd be nice if these ones have a remote. If if they both stay on even when the ignition is off, then I'll just have to plug them into the front one and unplug them when I get out of the car. But I'm planning to do it if it plugs in, if the back one stays on, unless I modified the car somehow, which I don't know if I made it so that those the cigarette lighters turn off with the ignition, then then I could just leave it plugged in and come on when I turn the ignition on, turn the car on. Not really sure, to be honest, but and I believe I have another power adapter car charger if I need to plug it into the back, because I already have one up in the front there that I used to. It's a dual one. I have two lightning cable and a USB-C cable. Obviously I use the lightning cable, or I use the USB-C, but I could keep the lightning cable if I have other people with the older iPhones that have the lightning iPhones. And obviously these can change colors and do different stuff, and they have a whole bunch of different modes. It's just 5 effect modes. There's a lot more than that. Well, I think there is 5. I don't know, there's a lot. These are 13 feet long. You can trim them, so maybe I would do that. But I want to give this a shot, so I'm going to give it a try. So I'm sitting in my car figuring this out. This is what I mean. You can see my light is on my little charger here. No keys in the ignition, but so is the back one. So as you can see, the light's on. So not gonna plug it in the back. Just gonna plug it in the front right here. And then this little box, this is my plan right now, I think. This little box can just sit in here. I'll plug it in. I'll just unplug it. Although having this plugged in, I haven't dealt with it draining the battery. And then I'll have it start. It's gonna start here. Start there. It's gonna go along the bottom here. Like back here, I think. Actually, it could go back there. And then make a turn down past this is my parking brake, but if I do it have it right here, it shouldn't affect it. Down, and then I'll have it go along here. Stick it along, come up, stick it along here. Might have to wipe this because it's kind of dusty. Come along here, go into the back. I think what I might do actually is maybe go into the seat somehow. I just have to leave room for there's an airbag right there. I'd have to leave play for it to move the seat back and forth, and then go, or I do it. There isn't really any plastic right here. There's all foam, and I don't know how well it would stick. I do it on the bottom of the seat. Then it would have to go this way maybe, and then up, and then over, out the front, and then loop around, go into here. This one I could be a bit more free of where I put it because there's no pedals over here. There would be if this was a JDM car or the right-hand drive. And maybe go along here and then or something. I can't always trim this down. It's 13 feet, so if I get it perfect, I'll just trim it down maybe. But yeah, gotta take my time. But yeah. Brighten up this interior. Those are boring, actually. All the lights I have in the interior of the car. These buttons are lit. There's a light in there. This is lit. This is lit. Obviously the dash. These buttons. All of this. These. There's two lights up there. This is all lit up right here. These buttons. Those. I don't think the ones back there are for the window controls. I'm pretty sure they're not. But yeah. I really liked how, so this sticks in here. Like that. I'll do around this part and around these ones. I want to do up here. No, back there doesn't matter as much as back there doesn't matter as much as just having enough to get around to here. Cause that's gonna start right there. Yeah, that's my plan, really. I think. So I'm gonna work at this for a little bit and see where I get to. It's very hot today. I got a water bottle. That's why I have the windows rolled down. I'm not gonna waste my gas to run the air conditioner when I can just drink water. So yeah, see how this goes. Right, so it's been a few hours since I did the lights. I went to supper, went to go do some other stuff. As you can see, my high beams come on. And the reverse lights are on. Oh, get in the car here. So these should go off, I think. So here's the interior. Let's plug them in. Oh, that's cool. You can see it's back there and down there. Turn those off. Hopefully I won't forget to turn them back on. That's really cool. Okay, I think we're recording. I'm gonna try this. I hope this works. Can I use the camera while it's recording? So you can see the lights are green now. We'll go to our app here. Yeah, this thing's at 1%. That's how bright the lights go. So here's the app. You have the different light things. So you can make the different colors. So right now it's nothing. And then if I go over to this, slide it up, see it's red. If I crank it up to 100, they actually get pretty bright. And this is kind of like under this seat, so this side is more lit up here. Actually, I can kind of actually show you what I did, really. This isn't really well shown, but so you can see right there, and they've already fallen down. That's wonderful. On here, this is kind of janky a little bit, so they're stuck under here, and they're like right there. I thought I had enough. I was short, so I did this. I was gonna go on the under side of this seat and go like I did over here, and then go in between there, and then along the side, and then up under the footwell like I did on that side. I actually probably didn't even need to go under the footwell, but obviously they're the same. And then this is just white, so I can just have them be white. Turn on around 3. It's not completely dark out, but like if I'm driving, then I mean they're down there, but I can see my pedals, so I mean I'm gonna be looking this way. I mean, sure, they're in my peripheral vision, like down here, but like this is basically my natural. Let me turn the lights on before I forget. This is my natural, like thing, but you know, this is as low as it goes. Like it's dim as it gets, but it's not blinding, it's not distracting. And then, so, like there's custom modes, so you can do different like modes, I guess. And there's a whole bunch of different things. Okay, well, that's bright. Like if I have it like that bright, I wouldn't have it on this bright. I probably would not have it on this fading mode unless I was stopped somewhere. And like there's a whole bunch of different modes. Like all of these. I'm obviously not going to go through and show every single one, but it goes up to 210. Cool effects, though. You can't even see them. What am I even doing? Yeah, I would definitely not have them on this blinking mode, but what I would do probably... That's 1%. I get the lights on here. I hope this actually looks good. I mean, it does look good. That's actually not bad. That's not... I should have really thought, like... I should have done this part, like, over there, and just have maybe this along the side. But that's, I think, set at about 5%. And, like, it blends in with my, with the lights. Because there's the blue. Well, a lot of the lights are, like, this blue color. But, yeah, it looks good. Goes along there, in there. Can't even really see that, though. And this mess right here, back there. Like, you know, if I'm driving... I mean, they're there, but they're not... It's not distracting, I don't think. Like, they're... Like, if I'm looking at the road, I'm just looking straight ahead there. And it's not... Like, if I'm just looking straight ahead, I don't really see the lights, to be honest. Like, I see them a little bit, but they're not bad. See if I can... Maybe I can get, like, a blue color that kind of matches... Blue. Blue actually doesn't look too bad either. Because these are like greenish blue. All the lights right here. And the backlit here. Obviously got the gauge cluster. Yeah, again, that comes on when I have the ignition on. I can just do white too. White doesn't look too bad. Actually, just for curious, what happens if I just crank this up all the way? Oh, wow, that is freaking bright. Yeah, I would definitely not have it like that when I'm driving. It would definitely be as low as it can go. Like 5% on green, or... Like 5% on green, that actually looks good. And like, I could like just turn these off from the app. I probably, like, I've had this plugged in and I don't deal with batteries drained. thankfully it does have memory. So if I unplug it and plug it in, it remembers what I've at. Now my lights are on. What gives, guys? Oh, there we go. Put that on the door setting. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna stop screen recording. I turn the lights off. Even with 5%. It's more lit on this side than over here. But, there's still lights back here. This isn't great back here because I have to, it does, it might come off. This might come, if the seat gets adjusted if other people drive my car, which isn't very often, so this is fine like this. I also could have, there's probably some way to modify this so that the 12 volt lighters, these 12 volt outlets here, come on when you turn the ignition on, but it works. And honestly, only time I'll be plugging these lights in, if I drive the car at night. And you know what I do already in this car that I've completely gotten used to? Turning on my little Bluetooth adapter here. Just turn it on, plug my phone in. So I'm completely used to it. So, yep. I got rid of that the lightning cable's still in there. But yeah. So there's the lights to my There's lights in the car. I was worried that these were going to be too long, and now they're too short, which is why I had them. I should have started this on this side. I tried to plan this out and make it look good. I mean, it does. But yeah, anyway, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.